Oh shit! Hold on a second. There you go. Hey, what's up? This episode, I think 6 or 7, I'm not sure, but I'll leave it in the description. I'm here chilling with Duchess, and we about to get into a conversation. Duchess putting the game down on the spot. My bad. Go ahead.
It's good, Joe.
What's
How y'all
up?
doing? Hope
Good,
y'all having a good day.
Yes, man. So how you doing today, Miss Duchess?
I'm actually doing good. It's nice and it's warm outside today. You know, want the light, you want to feel the light, feel the pureness in the soul today. I know it's not gonna last though.
Yeah, it actually is a pretty good, nice day outside though. For real.
It's supposed to be like 82 degrees today.
82 degrees.
82 degrees.
And you about to get off work while it's still warm too.
I'll get off till like 9.
Oh, for real.
It's gonna be the sun gonna be down. Star's gonna be out, but it's okay because I was supposed to, still have some plans,
Oh wow, that's gonna be tough. So what you be doing on your off days?
I am a party promoter part time. I also, do a little bit like photo shoots here and there. I'm starting to get into modeling and stuff like that. So like if I'm not at home, sleep. That's what I also do. I also like spend my time out, go out to parties and stuff like that.
Oh damn, that's what's up. So I'm getting on the ground floor then pretty much. I'm catching it pretty early. I get to get a free interview before you get super famous.
I don't know about super famous, but yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that though.
A little known.
Yes, man, but I definitely do appreciate your time. Let me see. What would be some good questions to ask you? Normally when I talk to women, I try and ask questions to help guys out with dating wise.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of thing. I'm
a November Scorpio, so I'm all about that.
Okay.
I love the idea of love. Okay. Mm-hmm. I've been through it. I've been in 2 major relationships in my life. I'm 21, so it might not sound like much, but the first one was 3 years, and the last one was 8 months.
Okay.
It took a drastic change because I learned about things that I would and would not accept in a relationship.
Okay.
As most females should know, it's called boundaries. Set them, bitch. Okay, set them, because at the end of the day, it will weed out a lot of the red flags, y'all so-called love, or they so-called find cute. Because a dude would be like, "Oh, I love you, you got a smart mouth, blah, blah, blah." Then 3 months into the relationship, you don't ever shut the fuck up. No, nigga, I don't.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Y'all think it's cute when y'all first meet us, and then when it's a full-time thing, it's a little bit of a headache. Y'all gotta know what you want.
Be like, damn, she won't lie.
Okay.
Pretty much, right?
Honesty is the best policy. As a Scorpio, you don't got a lot of me game. Just let me know what you want. If you want to be friends, then be friends. If you want to fuck with me, then fuck with me. If you're trying to apply the pressure, then apply the pressure. But you got to communicate and tell them what you want. And I've learned that because I used to be like, I am a brat. I'm sorry, but I'm a brat. So I'm going to whine if I don't get stuff my way. But at least I'm communicating to my nigga at least what I want.
I hear that. I always say time tell everything.
Time do tell everything.
I'm like, if you give someone enough time, they'll show you everything you want to know.
I call the first 3 months of a relationship, I call it the honeymoon phase. You're in love with him. Everything is good. You look past certain shit. And then after them 3 months is over, and y'all start to get to know each other, or y'all start like moving in together, or y'all being around each other more than like 24 hours a day, shit like that, it started to get a little annoying because humans are just like batteries. If you have a connection always, your battery is going to overpower and explode. You're going to explode on each other. You're going to fight. You're going to argue. You have to have your own space. And that's why I tell people you have to have your own life. Like, you can't. You can get in a relationship, be with him 25-8. I love my nigga. My man's my man's my man's. But you have to have your own motion. Like, I go to work every day. I go out and party, sha-da-da. But it's not like I'm trying to be in another nigga's space. I just want my own space, and I want to feel good because when you're apart from people, your energy depletes and you want to be charged up again. So you're going to want to see that person. But if you're just around that person all the time, you're going to get irritated, you're going to fight, and that's not good.
Yeah, and I'm actually glad I caught you at work, because that's one thing I kind of want to emphasize on, like women at work, and not just emphasize on women that are in the limelight already. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we give enough, like limelight to strippers and rappers, or anybody trying to go down that road, but we never really stop and shine a light on women that actually work at McDonald's, work at the Waffle House, or work any place that's just a 9 to 5 and just trying to live like a normal life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let me ask you 5 questions about a relationship. If you're in a relationship, what would be one thing that a man could buy you that's cheap and expensive that would mean a lot to you?
Little jewelry. Look, at the store across the street, they have bracelets that are no more than $3. I love jewelry. Anything that's shiny, I love it. You can fucking find a goddamn piece of crystal on the ground. I'm gonna clean that bitch off and sit it on my windowsill because I love shit like that. It doesn't have to be money oriented at all. It could be something that you find, something that reminds you of that person. You know, be like, damn, I was walking and I saw this flower. It was a different color than all the other ones, and I want her to have it. Type shit.
Okay, got you. That's a good one. All right, so I got another good one for you. Let's say you got into an argument with your boyfriend and you didn't feel like talking. What's one thing that he could say to make you want to hear what he got to say?
See, you don't even ask me this question because I'm toxic. I am a November Scorpio. If I don't want to talk to you, as soon as you raise your voice to me, I'm not hearing what you're saying. Mm-hmm. So don't raise your voice at me. If you want to talk to me, talk to me. I was captain of the debate team, okay? So I know how to have a civilized conversation. You're not about to sit there and yell at me because as soon as I start crying and making me feel like I don't want to be here, I'm gone. Okay? So you're going to have to, that's why I say I don't deal with little boys. I like men. Talk to me. You might raise your voice, put some bass in your voice, that's cool. But, like, you're not about to sit here and yell at me. We don't argue. That's not an argument to me. So, like, if you want me to hear what you have to say, just talk to me. Don't yell at me. Don't get no attitude. Because I'm the type of person, you listen to one side of the story, you listen to my side of the story. We can either agree on it or agree to disagree, but how are we going to move on from this point? Okay. Because I'm not about to sit here and be sad.
Good answer, good answer. Another question for you. So, if you were sick and you wanted your boyfriend to cook you something to eat, what would you want him to cook you?
If I was sick and I wanted him to cook, I'm a very simple person. I fucking love tomato soup and grilled cheese when I'm sick. That is one of the best. Or chicken soup, or like chicken and dumplings. You know how they make it in the pot. That's what my mom used to make when I'm sick. But if you don't know how to cook, you could definitely get me something from the store, like one of those little warm up microwavable dinners, and put a little seasoning in it, serve it on the tray. Something cute.
Okay, that worked. All right. Let me see. If you can have one thing that you can make every man understand in a relationship, what would it be?
Foreplay, please. Oh my God. Okay, I know y'all want to have sex. I know y'all want to get down to the business. As soon as you say, "Oh, I want to fuck you," clothes disappear from me. Ladies, we need to feel wanted. We need the foreplay. Kiss my neck. Kiss me. Love me. Like, I know it might sound like a lot of me, but once you get her straight, I promise you, hi, good morning, it's going to work out in the end. I'll be right back. Pause.
What you got going on?
He must have threw something.
Yeah, he threw something. Like okay. Why would he throw it over here?
Don't throw it over here, because niggas, we got crackheads over here. They gonna walk.
That means he was in the car with those.
Yeah.
My soul. And he threw some shit over here.
Don't throw nothing over here, gang. I'm sorry.
No, you good. So what was that, question number 2?
Yeah, I think question number 2 or 3.
2 or 3. Let's make it. We'll make that number 3. So I'll figure out 2 more. I done lost track. Which book? Let me see. If a dude saw you in the store and he wanted to approach you, how should he approach you?
Use your manners. Excuse me, miss. How are you doing today? I just couldn't help but notice your aura, and I just had to speak to you. Just keep it real and honest. Don't come up. I've had the lines be like, "Oh, the one thing about me, I hate pet names. I don't say I hate pet names, but certain pet names is just like a trigger for me. I'm 5'8". Don't call me shorty. I know y'all be up from New York and shit. Don't call me shorty, because that shit will get you cussed out quicker than your mama opening her screen door. Okay? Don't do that shit. You have to look at a woman and apply common knowledge. When you see a woman you want to talk to, you just have to stop and look at her. 20 seconds of insane courage is all you need. Take in what you need and then apply what you saw. It's not that hard. Y'all niggas be doing too much. Y'all be flashing bread, flashing like you a gangster. Niggas don't want that. Females don't want that shit. We want to know you. We don't want to know your persona, because everybody has a persona. That's what social media is. If you're trying to talk to somebody, you have to be you. And you can't talk to somebody if you don't know who you are. That's why I be trying to say, like, y'all just be dating and running around. I've had my fun, don't get me wrong, but like, if you really want to just talk to somebody, you have to be you. You can't be who you want to be on your Instagram or who you thought you was with your homeboys. You have to be you 24/7, or she is gonna leave your ass. I promise you. I'd rather know who the fuck you is off the bat, so I know how I'm gonna deal with this nigga when shit go down. pretty much.
Number one, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when it comes was for a turnover?
A turnover?
Turn off.
A turn off.
Mm-hmm.
She said, boy, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I don't care what, but because I'm a Scorpio. So if I ask you a question 97% of the time, I already know the answer. I just want to see how bad you're going to lie to my face. Okay? That's what most women do. Not even just Scorpios. But we just real good and we know shit. But with most women, 95% of the time, when they ask you a question, please tell them the truth. Because you're going to make it worse. You're going to make them angry if you lie to their face. Because that's basically telling them you don't give a fuck about them or what the fuck they got to think or say in the situation. Like, I've had this shit happen to me. It was one of my little flings in high school. And I already knew because I had seen with my own eyes. Had a bitch sitting in his car, hugging up on her, kissing on her, but this nigga just bought me lunch, but taking me back and forth to school, shit like that. You applying pressure in my life and you think I'm not going to be upset about some bitch sitting in your car, you're hugged up on, kissing on her, and she's an underclassman at that, I'm a fucking junior. Oh, no, baby, we're not doing that. So when I started to act like he was invisible, he had a problem. And he come in my face like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? No, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because why the fuck you got some bitch in your car and you been gifting me your attention? No, we're not doing that. And niggas just be like, well, she won't even in there like that. It won't even nothing like that. But I'm sitting here watching you in my brother's car, go and get something from lunch. You got a bitch in your car, and I see it. I see it. So y'all don't know, but women are there. We see things, and we actually have some bitches that tell us everything. Especially when we're in high school and we're younger, like 22, 21, and we actually go out with our friends in the club. You trying to entertain somebody in the club, and you go back to the next bitch. But her friend already, he already over there macking with the next bitch. You don't want it. You don't want it. And I know club situations are to find who you want to bring home tonight, but like sometimes us just want to have a good time. And y'all not there to have a good time. Y'all just there to fuck us. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. I wanted you to be real and tell the truth. Mm-hmm. I thank you so much for your time. That was super cool of you to give me an interview. I appreciate it. Definitely. And so maybe one day we get to do it again in the future. Yeah.
We should take our Instagram.
Yes, man. Y'all hold it down. Be safe. You want to put your Instagram to it, or?
Oh, y'all can go follow me. It's .dot the symbol Duchess DUTCHEZZ 21. Go follow your girl. You have all the latest parties